Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, welcome. My name's Justin. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. I use tarot as well as various other means to channel messages and hopefully provide guidance. Um, I am not using my new camera yet. This video is just going to be longer, so I am going to stick with what I have at the moment. This is going to be an all signs reading for the new moon in Gemini coming up on June 6th, 2024. This will be happening at 12:37 p.m. So 1, 2, 3 can be steps in a direction of your choosing, like steps in the right direction. You could be taking steps towards a goal of yours. Also 7 at the end could be associated with pushing through, luck, willpower. Um, so you could have some lucky aspects going on with whatever steps you're taking. Um, I will be touching on astrological aspects for each sign at the beginning of each reading, just to see what kind of area or what area of your life is being affected by this new moon in Gemini. Um, New moons are all about new beginnings, fresh starts, starting projects. So you'll see that as a theme in these readings. They'll most likely come up. So I'm combining these sign-specific readings with this new moon reading because I wasn't able to get to all the sign-specific readings in between this last new moon cycle. So I'm kind of combining them. I just had a lot of stuff going on personally and with work and whatnot. So yeah, I will see you guys in the readings. Hey Aries, hope you're doing well. So this new moon in Gemini is going to be affecting your communication and your learning sectors in your life. You could begin to share a passionate vision of yours, maybe online or with friends, something you've been really passionate about. You could just be beginning to actually share that with the world. So this could be your new beginning with this new moon cycle. So you might begin to take steps with this. For the reading, I am gonna do 3 cards from the Rider-Waite deck to see what steps you'll take. So I'll pull 3 cards. We got the Magician at the bottom of the deck. That's actually a card that I resonate pretty heavily with. I actually have a wand, pentacle, bird, and my cups will hold the tools of the Magician. So this could be just a sign or whatever that you are beginning to use your tools to manifest this passionate vision of yours. So Spirit, what steps is Aries going to begin to take as they start this passionate vision, to start sharing it? So you could have some internal dialogue going on that might prevent you from doing this. I would say this is most likely before the new moon. I'm actually recording this on the 1st of June. Hopefully I'll post this tomorrow so I can get through this. But Spirit, what next steps is Aries going to take? So you could, as you kind of work through these negative internal dialogue you have going on, you could get to a place of readiness, but you're going to start to be vigilant with the Page of Swords, which is all about clarity, being vigilant, being ready. But with the sword energy, you could start to actually communicate your truth. And then again, we got the Magician falling out, so you're really gonna start to manifest this passion of yours. So that's awesome that came out. Six could be significant. Six cards came out, including the Magician. I'm just going to read the Magician as part of that. But six could be significant. I know six is a number of recognition, public recognition. I'm thinking of the Six of Wands. So you could actually start to see public recognition as you share this passion of yours. So in theme with the Gemini new moon, I'm going to do two different aspects of yourself that you could focus on as you begin to take these steps. So Spirit, what is one aspect that needs attention from Aries or could use attention? An aspect of themselves. So we got Seven of Swords. This can be like a defeating, maybe like a bullying type of energy. So this could be something for you to address. I'm thinking bullying yourself, most likely. So maybe stepping away from being so hard on yourself, especially with this Five of Wands energy in your first step. You're going to have to really address these limiting beliefs and just think more expansive, positive. Just don't be so hard on yourself. That's something I struggle with at times too, quite a bit actually, which has prevented me from doing something like this that I've wanted to for so long. But through therapy and EMDR and sobriety, I've been able to get to a place where I'm not judging myself so harshly. At least I'm trying not to, because we tend to be our own worst critics 90% of the time, if not more. So just realizing that could be helpful. So Spirit, what is the other aspect that needs focus from Aries at this time? What aspect of themselves needs focus? Great. So we got the Two of Pentacles, but I'm thinking balance is the first thing that came up for me. Which that is kind of what the Two of Pentacles is about. It's balancing two opposite ideas. So maybe kind of integrating your shadow side with your light side. You got kind of like the darker, mischievous looking pumpkin, and then kind of like the happier looking pumpkin in this card. She's looking at like the lower, the darker one. So that could be what needs to be addressed again, is this shadow side of you. And maybe kind of looking at it from a lighter, like with the lighter energy, like the other pumpkin on top is kind of just like a happy go lucky type of look at that other pumpkin. So yeah, that's what I got for you. I wish you luck on this journey of sharing this vision of yours, and I'm sure it'll be quite successful. So until next time, take care. I apologize if the audio wasn't very good there. I realized I didn't have my mic plugged in. But I forgot to pull an oracle card. I'm big on self-care, and I think that's important, especially during these new moons and full moons. Really, in general, self-care is super important. So I try to make an effort to touch on that in every reading. Um, and with these kind of heavier energies you're dealing with, you could probably use it. So, what self-care aspect could Aries use going forward as they take these steps? So, looking to the stars, this could be um, astrology based. Um, Maybe looking to your north node that can kind of help guide you in the right direction as to your purpose. Maybe looking at different aspects of yourself. Maybe look at your Mars. My Mars is in Aries, so I can really tap into that driving energy when I need to get stuff done. Um, but sometimes I can kind of like leap before I think. Um, but yeah, maybe just looking at your birth chart and seeing different aspects that you could be dealing with that could use your attention. I know, like, my birth chart brought a lot of clarity for me, um, and just kind of understanding um, different aspects of myself. It really resonated with different things in my life. I think it can provide a lot of clarity for people, or is at least a good starting point. So yeah, that's what I would look for. All right, until next time, take care. Hey Taurus, hope you're doing well. Um, I felt guided to share yerba mate is amazing. If you are looking for a good drink that is energizing to your mental space, definitely recommend that. It's great. I think just Taurus loving food made me think of bringing that up. So, um, Taurus, this new moon energy could have you focusing on your finances. You could maybe look at your last reading I did for you. It really went in theme with that, so it actually makes a lot of sense. You could have some kind of new source of income. You could be getting a raise, a new client, a new side hustle during this new moon or shortly after. So really focusing on finances is a big theme for you with this new moon. I'm going to be looking at the next 3 steps that you could begin to take um, as you focus on these finances. So, Spirit, what steps is Taurus going to start to take going forward? We got collaboration with the Three of Pentacles. So some kind of collaboration could really help your finances, which really makes sense. Usually you have to work with a team to make the dreams happen, you know? Then we got another 3 card, so 33 could be significant. Um, as you begin to collaborate and see success, you could begin to enjoy the fruits of your labor and have celebration among friends. So this could really bring happiness, this collaboration. So there could be 2 people you're working with as well, with these threes that keep popping up. And then we got the Hierophant, which is actually your energy in the major arcana. So you could really be stepping into your power and beginning to find your comfort by finding financial success. You could get to that place where you really like to be, and beginning to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Also, higher knowledge, you could be accessing some kind of higher knowledge, whatever means works for you. There could be some kind of study into higher knowledge. So I'm going to use two other decks to look at two different aspects of yourself that you could put your attention on during this new moon. It could help you in gaining these resources, gaining this financial independence, whether it's addressing it or utilizing these aspects. So what is this first aspect, Spirit, that Taurus can focus on? So we got the World. I would say just some kind of completion. You could be completing tasks you started, completing the trio. There's three people in each of these cards, so I really think there's going to be two other people that you're working with. So maybe bringing that together. But I would say completing something yourself first before you start to collaborate with these people could be important. All right, Spirit, what is another aspect that Taurus can begin to focus on during this new moon in Gemini? We got the Sun. So clarity, bringing truth to maybe whatever you're working on, really looking at it from the aspect of truth and clarity, and truly getting to an understanding of whatever it is. Maybe being honest with yourself too. Yeah, so I'm going to pull a self-care card for you and see what self-care practice you can begin to focus on. So we got meditate. So maybe grounding, meditating can bring clarity and can help you find this kind of completion within yourself. I know meditation can kind of do that for a lot of people. It can really bring a sense of understanding and completion within yourself, a sense of inner peace. I think this would be a good thing for you to incorporate as you begin to collaborate with these people. Coming from a place of inner peace is going to make things flow a lot more naturally and smoother. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Till next time, I hope you have a great new moon, and I wish you the best of luck. Take care. Hey Gemini, so this is your reading for the new moon in your sign, Gemini. The focus is really on you, the spotlight's on you right now. The universe is working in your favor. This is actually a really good time for Geminis in general. Jupiter went into Gemini on the 25th of May. It's going to be there for the next year. So this is going to be really good for expansion and growth. You could really, with this new moon, you could be pursuing something that is of great personal importance to you. It could be a personal goal, pleasure, or desire. I know I resonate with that with these tarot readings and actually beginning to do this. So Gemini, what steps can we take going forward? I'm going to ask Spirit your next 3 steps. You are the 3rd zodiac sign, so 3 could be significant for you. Spirit, what steps is Gemini going to take? So you could have a tower moment before you really start to pursue these personal goals of yours, or you could have had a tower moment that could be causing you to actually pursue these goals of yours. Sometimes we need that to kind of wake us up, to get us kind of going. It's almost like I'm thinking of like a near-death experience. Sometimes when people have those, they really kind of see like the finiteness of life, and they begin to kind of take it more seriously, or maybe less seriously at the same time, and just kind of live how they really want to live and live for themselves versus doing what's kind of expected of them. So Spirit, what is the next step that Gemini could take? So you could be looking within. I would say this tower moment has caused you to look within, or it could cause you to go within and look for answers into what you really want to do and trying to figure that out. I'm thinking of the Taurus reading I just did. Maybe looking at your birth chart could be helpful in finding inner answers, or meditation, just looking within. We have all the answers within us. Sometimes we just really gotta look at that and see what they are. So you could start to take action on a passionate pursuit of yours. 8 could be significant. I'm thinking of the infinity symbol. But yeah, you could really start to see this passion take form in the world. It's going to be a big focus of yours, with the Page of Wands being really focused on the wand. It's just really focusing on your passion. So Spirit, what 2 different aspects can Gemini focus on during this new moon cycle? What would be good for them to focus on? So we got the Empress. 3 seems to be coming up a lot already in the last couple readings, but maybe just kind of having like the motherly approach to yourself, maybe really fostering that side of yourself and looking at things from a more pragmatic, empathetic way. So being kinder to yourself, that's like one thing I always think of when I think of the Empress, is being kind to yourself. So that could be an energy you really want to embody going forward as you focus on this passion of yours. Spirit, what is another aspect that Gemini can be focusing on going forward, or should be focusing on? Or can, I don't like to say should. You don't have to do anything. I'm big on freedom of choice. Today's the start of Pride Month, which I'm supportive of that. I am all for freedom to do whatever you want to do as long as you're not hurting anybody else. So yeah. Spirit, what is this other aspect that Gemini can focus on? So we got the Page of Wands again. Looks like there's like a devil-like character behind you. I would say really integrating your shadow will bring real light to this passion of yours, and it will kind of make it start to set off. So yeah, that's really a confirmation that this passion of yours is going to be a big focus for you. And that you have a lot of desires that you want to see manifest in the world. But I would say this is confirmation that that will happen. You just want to look within and kind of use these past struggles as learning lessons going forward. Spirit, what is a self-care practice that Gemini can integrate during this new moon cycle? So this is adult activities. Yeah, I'm not gonna show the image, but adult activities or just pleasure in general, that is actually something that was mentioned in your astrological aspects. So focusing on what brings you pleasure could be important to you and to your self-care practice, whatever that entails for you. Use your own discernment for that. Sorry about that. That was my phone. That could also be a message to not let outside distractions distract you from doing what brings you pleasure, what really brings you fulfillment. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Until next time, I wish you the best of luck in this new moon in Gemini, and I want you to really embrace the spotlight because you deserve it. All right, take care. Hey Cancer, hope you're doing well. So this new moon is going to be a call for you to really rest and relax. This would be a good time for self-care, for you to kind of brainstorm things and daydream a little bit. It's really just a call to kind of relax. So, Spirit, what steps can Cancer take going forward with this new moon that will be helpful for them? So we got the Seven of Cups. So you could be looking at a bunch of different options. This is really kind of daydreaming and kind of weighing your options. So yeah, really just taking a step back. And then being honest with yourself with what you really want, kind of see if there's any disillusionment going on. And then maybe being vigilant going forward. once you do start to take some action, or just maybe in your thought sector with the Page of Swords being in the mental space, that air energy. So you could be vigilant about different options you're thinking about taking. And then this could bring a potential start to a passion of yours. Got the Ace of Wands. So I think you will start to take action, but you're really going to want to take time to step back and weigh your options. Also, we got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So that's just kind of confirmation that you're going to have a new start or that luck's going to be on your side as you start to weigh your options, and that this will bring luck for you. Taking time to step back and really look at things is important. So I'm going to look at two different aspects of yourself that you can focus on in theme with this Gemini new moon, which is all about extremes, duality. So let's see, what different aspects can Cancer work on during this new moon? So we got Two of Wands and then the Nine of Cups. So you could be really kind of reveling in whatever brings you comfort. And you could maybe just taking a step back to look at what effect you want to have on the world. And then we got the Six of Wands as well, which is public recognition. So I would say this is really just to take a step back and kind of pamper yourself a little bit and really daydream. So really just stepping into this energy, this theme you have needing to rest and relax is something you really need to focus on, or you could focus on. So Spirit, what's another aspect for Cancer that could use their focus at this time? We got the Nine of Cups again. So really, I think Spirit just really wants you to kind of revel in any success you've had. Really just pamper yourself, focus on yourself. With this, you got all the ghosts or the cups in the background looking at the main character, which is you in this case. So Spirit just really wants you to focus on yourself, take time for yourself. Which can be difficult for Cancer. I know they have a very giving, loving personality generally, and they can kind of fill other people's cups before their own, which just, you could look at your last reading I did for you, which is kind of that theme of filling your own cup first. So it could be a call to look at that reading as well. And then what extra self-care could Cancer focus on at this time, Spirit? So we got meditate and then soaking in a bath. So really pampering yourself again, doing what brings you clarity. Yeah, so taking a good long bath, lighting a candle, maybe incense, really just taking time for yourself, I like to take Epsom salt baths. I don't have a bath at this house currently, so I haven't been able to in quite some time, but that was something I really do enjoy. Um, and then really just taking time to meditate on what you want going forward is going to be really helpful for you. So that's what I have for you guys. Until next time, take care and take care of yourself. All right. Hey Leo, hope you're doing well. Welcome to your new moon in Gemini reading. This new moon is going to be focused on your social life, networking, going to events, and dating could be major themes for you at this time. You'll have a lot of luck, especially in the dating field, maybe online dating, or just networking and connecting with others. You'll have a lot of luck with that, which is something that comes naturally to you, something that you enjoy. So this is just a call to really dive into that. I'm going to ask Spirit what steps you can take going forward to help with this process or to help bring luck into your social life. So, beware of deception. I would say not to deceive others. Um, Maybe just being honest and authentic when you are out networking, or if you're online dating or anything like that. It's important to be honest, especially right from the get. It makes me think of someone I know, who's starting to do online dating, a friend of mine, and he was lying about his age on there, and I was kind of joking with him that that's not a good start. Well, I was being serious, but I said it in a joking way. But that's just not a good way to start any kind of relationship, you know. Um, if you're willing to lie about something so real small and insignificant, really, like they might think like, what else are you willing to lie about? So just it's important to be honest in your relationships. So that could be a step for you to take. Spirit, what next step would be good for Leo to take? Um, Maybe beginning to be passionate with your authentic expression as you begin to be honest with yourself and not deceive yourself and not deceive others. This could bring real new growth and help you manifest what you want going forward. So this could be actually creating or actually starting a new relationship with someone, manifesting a desire of yours. So, in theme of, or in theme with the Gemini new moon, I'm going to look at two different aspects of yourself that you could focus on during this new moon, or that could use your attention. So, Spirit, what is one aspect of Leo's energy that could use their attention at this time? We got 9 of Wands, or staffs in this case. This could be just really being guarded. That could be why you deceive others, because you um, are guarded and you don't want to let others in because you're worried about what they might do to you if you do. But generally, um, things actually work out a lot better than we expect when we let our walls down. It's not always the case, obviously. I think it's important to be careful with who you're dealing with, or what you share sometimes, but I would say that this is a call to kind of let down those walls a little bit, especially if you are trying to start a relationship with someone. It's important to let those walls down, to really build intimacy and have an authentic connection. So there could be movement for you. I would say very slow movement with the Knight of Pentacles. But I would say it's movement in building this dream future of yours and building this castle and security of yours that you want to build. So, Spirit, what is another aspect of Leo's energy that they could focus on going forward? So, Ace of Swords, you could be. This is all about like truth and honesty. So yeah, really delving into your authentic expression could be important for you to focus on going forward, especially for networking and building relationships with others. So Spirit wants you to let down your walls and really be honest with yourself and others. So what is a self-care practice that Leo can begin to incorporate during this new moon, Spirit? We got connecting with crystals. 11 could be significant for you. But maybe just maybe bringing crystals with you that can offer protection, or grounding, clarity. I know clear crystals can bring clarity. But my first thought is some kind of protection, maybe that can really help you begin to let down your walls if you feel more protected as you do. So maybe looking into different crystals could be helpful going forward. So that's what I got for you guys. Until next time, I hope you take care and I wish you the best of luck. Thanks, guys. Hey Virgo, had to turn on the lights. It's starting to get dark. This kind of could go in theme with your reading. This new moon in Gemini is going to be touching on your professional life. So any ambitions, career moves, or anything like that, this is really going to be the focus for you during this new moon. Also, this could be a time that brings you recognition and appreciation for your work. So you could be recognized at your work for what you do. I know Virgo is really good at detail-oriented stuff. So they could be your coworkers or boss or whatever it is could really start to see that and show you appreciation for that. But I would say just pushing through. That's kind of the message with me having to turn the lights on. It's getting dark. I got a later start than I wanted to, but I'm still going to push through and get this done because it's something I am passionate about. So, Virgo, I want to ask Spirit, what steps could you begin to take with this professional life of yours and ambition? Or what steps are you going to begin to see taken? So we got King of Swords, which is really just stepping into your truth, your power, your clarity, and seeing the freedom that that brings. Really stepping into your power. So realizing your power, how much power you actually have in your career, and just really embracing that. And then you're gonna start to see real security after doing that with the Nine of Pentacles. So you will, yeah, really just start to see clarity and freedom, and the fruits of your labor start to take form. So yeah, then we got the Six of Pentacles. So I'm gonna say that you are gonna receive compensation for your hard work and for you stepping into your Emperor energy. So yeah. And then in theme with this Gemini new moon, Gemini energy is kind of all about duality and the extremes of things. So I'm gonna ask Spirit what two aspects of yourself could use your focus at this time. So we got Eight of Swords. So letting go of anything that is restricting you, stopping you from being able to step into your power and your truth could really be something for you to focus on. What is holding you back? Spirit, what is another aspect that Virgo can focus on going forward? We got Page of Wands. So really, what brings you excitement and what you're passionate about could be something that you could focus on, which makes sense. With your career, it's probably something that you are passionate about, and I would say really just kind of delving into what you find passion in your career is going to be helpful for you at this time. And you will really begin to see things take off or ignite, like that wand in the picture. So Spirit, what is a self-care aspect that Virgo can incorporate during this new moon that would be most beneficial for them? So we got energy work. This could be Reiki, meditation, maybe like sound therapy, like crystal bowl sound therapy, maybe looking at your chakras. Whatever brings you balance and clarity could be really helpful. Also, 22 could be significant for you. And this could be helpful in helping you kind of get rid of these self-restrictions. So yeah, it looks like you're gonna have a lot of luck going forward in your career, and I wish you the best, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, thanks, Virgo. Hey, Libra. So this aspect, new moon in Gemini, is going to be affecting you in terms of expansion. So this is going to be all about expansion for you. You could be traveling, you could be looking at new education to expand your mind, expand your business, expand your reach. It could also be important for you to have an open heart going forward to create this expansion. So I'm going to ask Spirit what steps you can take going forward. I'm going to ask for 3 separate steps going forward that would be most beneficial for you in this theme of expansion. So we got the Death card, which is all about rebirth. Maybe letting something go so that something new can come in. Maybe letting go of limiting beliefs so that you can begin to live in expansion and growth. Kind of in theme with that, we got the Seven of Swords, so letting go of deception. I'm going to say self-deception in this case could bring this rebirth for you, which could lead to expansion. And then really stepping into your truth and really being honest with yourself with the Queen of Swords, which is like the embodiment of honesty and clarity and truth and living your truth. So I would say really living your truth and being authentic and decisive is going to bring this expansion and freedom. It could also be a solo venture for you. We got the one bird in this case. So this could be something that you are doing by yourself, but I think it's going to be an important thing for you to do by yourself. So, Spirit, what is 2 different aspects that Libra can focus on that would bring balance for them? Libra is all about balance. The Gemini archetype is all about kind of the extremes. So we're going to look at 2 different aspects that you can really delve into that might be different extremes, but that by looking into them could help you bring balance, which is where you're naturally comfortable. So we got 2 of Cups. So I would say being honest with yourself in what you want in relationships. And I would say that by stepping into your authenticity and power, this could create growth and space for you to actually start a new relationship. So you might be expanding by yourself, but this could lead to a relationship down the road. Also, maybe the relationship with yourself is something that you could focus on, kind of learning to love yourself. And like think of it like you're dating yourself almost, like spoiling yourself and doing all the things that you would do for a partner and really starting to do those for yourself. I think when you treat yourself with respect and the way you would treat a partner, it comes a lot naturally when you do step into a relationship. So, Spirit, what is another aspect that Libra can begin to focus on? So, I would say strength. Well, that's what came up is for you is strength. embodying your inner strength could be something for you to really focus on, for you to achieve expansion. So Spirit, what is a self-care practice that Libra can begin to incorporate during this new moon in Gemini? Connecting with fire. 12 could be significant. So this could be literal, maybe going to a bonfire with friends, just having fun with friends. It could also be connecting with your inner passion, your inner fire, and seeing what comes up with that, especially as you go through this transformation and begin to step into expansion. I think looking at what really brings you passion with this process could be important for you. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Until next time, I wish you the best of luck and safe travels. Take care. Hey Scorpio, hope you're doing well. Welcome to your new moon in Gemini reading. So this new moon is going to be highlighting your shared assets and intimacy aspect of your life. So you could be receiving a settlement, an inheritance, a bonus, or a new line of credit during this time. So Spirit, what are steps that Scorpio can begin to take going forward during this new moon? So we got 3 cards coming out. So I would say stepping into your king energy with whatever brings you passion, and having things illuminated for you is going to bring you a happy home and family. So yeah, bringing clarity and truth in your intimate relationships is going to bring you that happily ever after. So this could be a good time to really step into your power, your Scorpio energy, with your partner or whoever you're having these shared assets with or building this intimate connection with. Just bringing truth into that relationship is going to be really helpful for you to build this intimate connection. So Spirit, what is 2 different aspects of Scorpio's energy that could use their attention during this new moon? So 7 of Swords, I would say looking at what areas of your life you could be deceiving yourself or deceiving others, and bringing clarity to that, with the Sun card being one of your steps forward. So being truly honest with yourself about what could be deceiving yourself or others. So, we got the Three of Swords with the Star. So, really seeing the hope after the heartbreak. Um, Maybe looking at what hurt you in the past. Um, and being honest with yourself with that. But after doing so, looking at what still brings you hope or seeing the hope that is still there. Um, it's always darkest before the dawn. That's just the saying that comes to mind with this energy. Also, you could start to have this happily ever after with an Aquarius. With the star card is the Aquarian energy. So, Spirit, what is a self-care practice that Scorpio can begin to incorporate during this new moon in Gemini? So we got two different ones. We got taking a walk and creating art. So I would say taking a walk with your significant other. I mean, there's only one person in this picture, but you have two birds. Um, it could be a mama bird and a baby bird, so you could be building an intimate relationship with maybe a son or daughter. Oh, actually, I didn't realize there is two people. We got the bigger person. This could be a higher aspect of yourself, so you could be having a more intimate relationship with yourself, especially as you illuminate things within yourself. This could actually bring that happily ever after feeling within yourself. So maybe even taking walks by yourself could be good for you at this time. Creating art, I'm big into art and any artistic expression. So this could be something for you to do that could be helpful going forward. Maybe creating some kind of art with somebody else in your life, maybe your son or daughter, that kind of goes in with that last card. I used to color with someone a lot. That can be a really bonding experience and intimate thing to do. Um, it can really just kind of show you the joy in the little things in life, and it really can make you appreciate kind of like things that might seem kind of not like super important or whatever, but just really appreciating the little things in life. I mean, they are important. That really wasn't the right wording, but yeah, I think you can just gain perspective as you begin to be honest with yourself. So yeah, I would say the main message with this is to be hopeful going forward and to bring clarity within your partnerships and relationships or whoever you're building intimacy with. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Until next time, I wish you the best of luck. Take care. Hey Sag, hope you're doing well. So this new moon in Gemini is going to be highlighting your partnerships and your relationships. This could be a time of teamwork and collaboration. The card that comes to mind with this is the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, looking at that aspect in your life could be significant for you at this time. So what are 3 steps that Sagittarius can take going forward that could help with these partnerships and relationships? that could help with teamwork and collaboration. So we got King of Wands, really stepping into your own energy and your own power. Huh, I was actually thinking that this would happen, but the Three of Pentacles did come up, so I would say once you step into your own power, you can begin to collaborate with others, and this is going to lead to your 11/11 like wish come true, the celebration at the end of the tunnel. So this could be a celebration within a partnership or a relationship. Once you begin to incorporate teamwork and collaborative efforts. So in theme with the Gemini new moon, I'm going to look at two different aspects that you can focus on during this time that will be helpful for you. So what came up right away is the moon. So really looking within, seeing what your subconscious is telling you and how it's affecting your life and your relationships could be important. And then Spirit, what is another aspect that Sagittarius can focus on going forward? So we got Ace of Pumpkins or Ace of Pentacles. So really beginning to see the start of a long-term commitment of yours. This could be committing to a long-term partnership with somebody. It could be marriage, it could be just a long-term relationship. Maybe looking at what you want in a long-term relationship, since this is an aspect of yourself to focus on. Looking at symbolism of lilies could be significant for you. And then what really just brings you sweetness and happiness. So I'm going to pull from the Dream Interpretation deck, since the Moon card did come out. This could be something for you to focus on in your dreams. Or something for you to look at as you start to look at your subconscious beliefs. So we got Mountain, which this card came up, I believe, for the Gemini reading, the last Gemini reading I did. So you could really start to see like momentum and growth going forward, especially in this partnership. But I'm going to read from the prompts in this book. Let's see what it says. So we got elevation, enormous obstacle, rock, firmness, dimensions, mountain climbing. So there could be something that continues to come up for you in your dreams that could feel like an obstacle. I would say looking at how you can overcome that could be important for you to look at. This could be an obstacle that's preventing you from having this partnership and relationship that you want to have. something internally that you could use your attention. So really just looking within and seeing how your dreams can help you realize how you can overcome this obstacle could be something for you to focus on. So, Spirit, what is a self-care practice that Sagittarius can incorporate over this new moon in Gemini? So we have dream journaling, which is interesting that it came up with this attention to your dreamscape being emphasized. I know this is something I keep thinking about and I still haven't started doing, but I really want to because my dreams have been like way more vivid since getting sober almost 13 months ago now. In 2 more days, it'll be 13 months at the time of this reading. Um, so maybe really dream journaling can help you kind of overcome this obstacle that you have. I know once you do start to dream journal, it can really point out themes that are going on in your dreams. So this could be a good practice for you to do in helping you kind of overcome this obstacle. And I'm thinking practice what you preach. I'm not trying to preach at all. I'm really just trying to help you kind of come to your own conclusions. I have no room to preach at all. It's not what I'm trying to do at all. But I think this is a call for me to actually start doing that. I have the journals to do it. I just need to start writing them down. So maybe this is part of your message too, to kind of just go for it and do it because you deserve it. So yeah, that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. I wish you the best of luck when you begin to dig into your dreams and in your partnerships going forward. So till next time, take care. Hey Capricorn, welcome to your new moon in Gemini reading. I was going to mention this at the beginning of the video, at the first part, but I noticed that this card was sticking out, but I think it is significant for you specifically, Capricorn, to really just trust in yourself. I think this makes sense with what aspect of your life the new moon in Gemini is highlighting. It's going to be all about productivity. So focusing on work-life balance could be important to you. But I think it's going to be important for you to trust yourself going forward. And that trusting yourself is going to lead to your highest productivity. Also, you could see improvements in your fitness routine or diet or physical health during this time. And then again, I would say just trust in yourself with whatever direction you want to go with this. Just really trust yourself. So, Spirit, I would like to ask what steps Capricorn can begin to take during this new moon in Gemini that will be most beneficial for them. So we got Queen of Pentacles. So really focusing on a career thing of yours. I think that's what this productivity idea is going to be kind of geared towards, is your career. Also looking at it from a motherly perspective, a generous, caring, empathetic perspective could be helpful for you. There could be some kind of betrayal. I want to say self-betrayal, maybe. It's possible. But also the kind of the idea with the Ten of Swords is that even though you have something that is holding you back from being productive, that there is still a clear horizon on the other side of that. So as you begin to pull out these swords and find these ways of being productive, you're going to start to see a clear horizon again. So Spirit, what is the next step that Capricorn can take? I'm doing 3 cards for the steps in theme with, I believe I mentioned it at the beginning of this video, but with the 12:37 time of the new moon, it's all about steps in the right direction. So what is the 3rd step for Capricorn going forward? Spirit. Yeah, really starting to see the fruits of your labor. So as I was just talking about with the Ten of Swords and beginning to pull those out, that's going to lead to this self-independence and seeing the fruits of your labor and freedom. So yeah. And then in theme with the new moon in Gemini, Gemini is all about kind of the extremes of different aspects of ourselves. It's also dual natured. So I'm going to look at 2 different aspects of yourself that could use your focus at this time. So we have 10 of Wands, and then I've got the Death card peeking out underneath that. But I would say continuing to persevere through whatever transformation you have going on in your life. You could be having a rebirth or just a real transformation in energy. But I would say this is a call to keep pushing through, because even though it is burdensome to be carrying those 10 wands on your back, I'm thinking of the writer Waite picture in my mind's eye. But the, oh, actually it's in this too, but like there is that castle at the end of this struggle. So there is something to look forward to, something that is worth it for you to persevere through. So Spirit, what is another aspect of Capricorn's energy that could use their attention at this time? Got the Star card, so seeing what brings you hope, looking at what brings you hope within. Maybe looking at what outside influences help you feel hopeful. Also, as you begin to look at ways of being productive and how to best be productive, just approaching that with a hopeful, abundant state of being could be very helpful. And then Spirit, what is a self-care practice that Capricorn can begin to incorporate during this new moon? This came up for Sagittarius as well, but dream journaling. This says, are you sleeping on the journal? So maybe, are you sleeping on any things in your life that actually need to be woken up or need your attention that could lead to this productivity? So that could be something for you to look for in your dreams. I'm going to pull from the dream interpretation deck, since the theme of dreams did come up again. So this could be something for you to look at in your dreamscape. So I saw falling and flying. We have like a fish or something that looks like it's about to swallow you up. Um, so maybe something that seems kind of daunting. Um, could be a call for you to bring your attention to, because this is what is actually going to bring productivity for you, addressing whatever this daunting thing is that's coming up for you in your dreams. I'm going to read from the prompts just to bring some added clarity to this. So it says defeat, immersion, enemy, obstacle, monster, victory. So yeah, there's some kind of obstacle or enemy that could come up for you in your dreams, but finding victory over this is going to help bring productivity for you going forward. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I wish you the best of luck and hope you can find some real productive means going forward. So until next time, take care. Hey Aquarius, welcome to your new moon in Gemini reading. So looking at your astrological aspects, I saw that this could be a really good time to put yourself out there, whether that's in dating, courtship, fun, hobbies, creativity, or sports and games. This could also be a great time for you to reignite the flame in any current relationship you have going on, or that is in your thoughts. Yeah, so what steps would be best for Aquarius to take going forward, or would be beneficial for them to take going forward? I'm going to ask for 3 steps. So maybe putting yourself out there, actually, it's like literally what I just said. So starting to put yourself out there with this Six of Wands energy could help bring you public recognition. So maybe being authentic on social media or just whatever platform you're using. That's kind of something I'm really trying to do as well. Um, I'm thinking, I'll bring this up just because I'm thinking about it, but when I started this channel, I realized once I got to the Earth signs, I started to kind of get more grounded and realizing the reason why I'm doing things. Tarot, I really do love and enjoy doing, um, and really just working with anything magical is like something I really find fulfillment and joy in. But I realized that um, I think one of the things I was focused on was, oh, how can I make a living from this? Which I realized was holding me back because that was the wrong thing to be focusing on. I realized that I need to be doing this for myself and just for my own self-expression and just for myself, really. Because that's what's going to really bring fulfillment in this. Because you could like build this empire or whatever, but if you're not happy with it, then why are you even doing it, you know? Um, yeah. So, what next step could also be beneficial? We got the Queen of Swords, which is interesting. Because that's really like kind of getting to the root of being honest with yourself and like being kind of the judge of yourself. So really maybe as you step forward in this, in putting yourself out there, approaching it from a place of truth and respect and honesty and authenticity is going to be very helpful for you. Also, Aquarius is in my North Node. Just feel like bringing that up, which is all about kind of your purpose. So I resonate with the Aquarian energy pretty heavily. In trying to do things that bring me purpose. So Spirit, what is the next step that Aquarius could take? So I would say balancing two polarities. You could be focused on one thing over another, but kind of going back and forth between those two things could actually be beneficial for you at this time. So maybe keeping your options open, not focusing too heavily on one thing over another, or as you're focusing on one thing, still kind of keeping that other thing in high regards as well. So really just keeping your options open, especially as you put yourself out there. Don't limit yourself into one thing. So in theme with the Gemini new moon, I'm going to look at two different aspects of yourself that you could focus on. That would be beneficial for you at this time. So we've got the Nine of Cups. So focusing on what you really want, what's really going to bring you fulfillment, what's going to be that wish fulfillment for you. So really being honest with yourself as to what you want for your wish fulfillment could be important for you to focus on. Spirit, what is another aspect that Aquarius could focus on during this time? We got the Fool, which is all about kind of just having an optimistic view of things, kind of a happy-go-lucky energy, which is kind of what Gemini really embodies. I've noticed in this card specifically, it looks like his eyes are looking at the heart. So that could be really a focus for you. So maybe as you're looking at matters of the heart, to kind of approach that with the Fool energy of optimism. Yeah, that's the main word coming up for me, is optimism. And like new beginnings, fresh starts. Yeah, so Spirit, what is a self-care practice that Aquarius can begin to incorporate during this new moon and Gemini cycle that would be most beneficial for them? This keeps popping up. It's like the third time in a row. I feel like I'm shuffling, so I don't know, but this could be important for you. Dream journaling. This came up for Capricorn and Sagittarius as well. So maybe looking at what placements in your chart you have those signs as well could be something for you to look at. I'm going to pull from the Dream Interpretation deck to see what things you can look for in your dreams that could be helpful for you. So we got music. Also the number 8 comes to mind because we got the 2 and the 6. And then we got the 2 of Pentacles, which has that infinity symbol, or the lemma set. So I'm going to read from the prompts to kind of add some clarity in this. So sound, singing, musical instruments, leisure, art, composition. So I would just say anything in your dreams that kind of revolve around music or sound or leisure or art could be something for you to focus on. Maybe composing the melody of your life or the soundtrack to your life. That's just something that came up, but so yeah, anything in your dreamscape that could be revolving around music could be something for you to look at, or the arts in general. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. I hope you have a great new moon in Gemini, and I wish you the best of luck, and I love you guys. Yeah. Hey Pisces, welcome to your new moon in Gemini reading. This new moon is going to be focused on your family and domestic sphere. So fixing up your home could be something important for you to do at this time. So rearranging, organizing, also possibly moving could be something that happens for you. The focus is really just kind of your home front, which I believe is your 4th house, because my 4th house is in Pisces as well, which is all about family and in the domestic sphere. So Spirit, what are 3 steps that Pisces can take during this new moon in Gemini that will be most beneficial for them? So I would say finding balance within your home. We got the Justice card coming up, which is all about balance and that Libra energy. But I would say looking to find like feng shui in your home, maybe decluttering, just whatever can help you bring balance. And then I would say with the 9 of Cups, asking yourself what you really want in your home, what's going to help you feel fulfilled, and what do you really want in your home? Like what's your dream come true as far as your home area is concerned? And then we got the Hanged Man. So what comes up for me is letting go of some things that's actually going to be beneficial for you. There could be things in your home that are making you feel stuck. But this could also be a good thing in a way. Could be like helping you feel grounded, and helpful for you to kind of have like an enlightenment, or really delving into your natural dreamy energy. But the first thing that really comes up is probably letting go as you declutter things in your home. Letting go of things that will bring you to a better place, that will actually be beneficial for you, that might be hard for you to let go. We got the 7 of Cups on the bottom of the deck too, so this could be asking you to look at any illusions that you might have at the moment and being honest with yourself about what you do want to let go of. So in theme with the Gemini new moon, Gemini is all about duality and kind of the extremes. I want to ask Spirit what two aspects you can begin to focus on during this time that would be beneficial for you. So we got Six of Wands. So what's gonna bring you I mean, usually the first thing I think of is public recognition when it comes to the Six of Wands energy. But I think for this instance, this is going to be what is going to make you feel like that public recognition feeling when you focus on your home front. What's going to help you feel recognized in your home front and kind of bring that magical aspect to your life with that unicorn in there. Spirit, what is another aspect that Pisces can focus on at this time? So we've got Nine of Swords, or Nine of Bats in this case. So focusing on what's keeping you up at night, any anxieties or worries, maybe things in your home that are kind of overwhelming, and really kind of getting that resolved and taken care of could be something for you to focus on. Getting rid of these anxieties is going to be helpful to you. You got the cat in there looking concerned for you. So this could be a call to look at your anxieties and worries from like the perspective of an animal who just wants to love you and make sure you're okay, and kind of just seeing what's really wrong. So that could be an aspect for you to look at. In theme kind of with the last three readings I just did, I'm going to pull from the Dream Interpretation deck, since this is a card that's kind of all about what's keeping you up at night. So this could be something in your dream world that is preventing you from wanting to dream and go to sleep. So this could be something for you to focus on. First clear. So 23 could be significant. I know that's a lucky number for me. But this is wedding. So something to do with weddings could be significant for you. I'm going to read from the prompts in this book. So it says marriage, union, pact, ritual, loyalty, happiness, big event. So there could be something that you felt you had to be overly loyal to that is actually bringing you anxiety and worry, and preventing you from being happy. There could have been a big event, or a union of sorts that could be causing you anxiety. I'm actually thinking of a friend of mine who's going through something similar at the time, and he's actually a Pisces, which is interesting that this came up for this reading. But yeah, there could be some kind of maybe reevaluation of the vows that were taken in a union, and kind of maybe getting back to the root of what those vows were and what made you take those vows, and kind of finding the happiness that you had at the beginning of that could be important for you. So, Spirit, what is a self-care practice that Pisces could begin to incorporate at this time? So, spending time with friends, sometimes it's good to, um, if you're only dealing with one person a lot, um, it can be important for you to have other friends. Like you can't only have one source of um, someone you confide in. Um, you can't put all that on one person. You have to have other people that you're able to confide in. So having friendships in your life is important. So this would be a call to spend time with friends outside of your main relationship at this time. That would be good for you. Also, just realizing the cycles of life and kind of not being so hard on yourself and maybe not looking at things so seriously. Um, this could be a kind of call to kind of look at things more lightheartedly. I know when we get wrapped up in anxieties and worries, they can really start to um, like really surmount and seem like they're way bigger of a problem than they actually are. And then, so maybe when you take a step back and start to kind of find the fun in life again, it can kind of bring a new perspective into whatever these anxieties and worries are that you're dealing with. So yeah, I would say really just focusing on your family and domestic sphere is a big theme for you with this new moon. Um, and I wish you the best of luck. Until next time, take care.